Uh, as on today, we are going through a concept called gain measurement, right? And this particular concept belongs to fourth unit, right? The topic name itself called as gain measurement, right? Yeah. See here, there is two ways to measure gain, right? There's a two ways to estimate or measure gain. One is nothing but absolute method, right? One method is nothing but absolute method, and second is nothing but comparison method, right? See here, then now first we go to this absolute method. I mean, how we can measure gain by absolute method, right? See here, in absolute method we have again two methods, right? One is two antenna method and another is three antenna method. First we will go through two antenna method, right? For this particular method, what we needed is two identical antennas, I mean two similar antennas, right? I mean, in this method, we will consider two similar, or I mean, we can call it as identical antennas. One antenna acts as transmitter antenna, and another acts as receiver antenna. See here, we people know, or we people familiar with the Friis transmission line formula, right? Uh, that's what we have discussed in unit 1 antennas, right? One of the important question also. Yeah, from this particular formula, I mean from this Friis transmission formula, I mean we can estimate the received power of the antenna, right? I mean yeah, see here, we have a expression for Friis transmission formula such as PR, received power, is equals to PT GT GR lambda by 4 pi r whole square. PR means power received, PT means transmitted power or transmitter power, GT means transmitter antenna gain, GR means receiver antenna gain, right? And lambda is nothing but wavelength. Yeah, you people know about this, right? See here, by taking log on both sides, and we have to take those these GT and GR at this side, right? Automatically, when GT and GR we taken this side, PR comes into this side, right? See here, and also by taking log on both sides, it will become such as transmitter gain in dB plus receiver gain GR in dB is equals to 20 log A. 20 means here we have square, right? That's what we have taken 20 log E 4 pi r by lambda plus 10 log PR by PT, right? This PR came this side, right? That's what it have became GT in decibels plus GR in decibels, 20 log 4 pi r by lambda plus 10 log PR by PT, right? I mean power received by power transmitted, right? Since two antennas are identical, since these two antennas are similar, that's what the transmitted power, I mean transmitter antenna power and receiver, I mean the transmitter antenna gain and power, and also the receiver antenna gain nor power is equal, because these antennas are quite similar. That's what we have taken, such as the gain of the transmitter and the gain of the receiver is equal, right? Yeah. Right now we will go through three antenna methods by using this particular formula itself, I mean this particular logarithmic equation itself, right? See here, for three antenna method, I mean when we use this particular three antenna method, right? If we don't have two similar, I mean two identical antennas, if we don't have two identical antennas, then we can use three different antennas of gain. I mean here we can use three different antennas, right, of gain. First antenna gain G1, second antenna gain G2, and third antenna gain is G3, right? See here, just here we'll combine two antennas at a time, right? Combining first, I mean at first what we have to do is combining antenna 1 and 2. Then here we have antennas 1 and 2, right? Here we can write it as G1, I mean gain of the first antenna in dB and gain of the second antenna G2 in dB and 20 log 4 pi r by lambda plus 10 log PR2 by PT1. What do you mean by PR2 here? I mean power received by antenna 2 here. I mean in this the receiver antenna is second antenna, right? Power received by second antenna by power transmitted by first antenna. In this the transmitter antenna is the first antenna and receiver antenna is the second antenna, right? And we can write this equation as x, right? Now by combining 1 and 3, see here again, here we combine 1 and 2, right? Here we combining 1 and 3. Gain of the first antenna, I mean G1 plus gain of the third antenna G3 is equals to 20 log 4 pi r by lambda plus 10 log PR3 by PT1. Here the receiver antenna is third antenna and transmitter antenna is first antenna. That's what we have used, only two antennas here, 1 and 3, right? Transmitter antenna 1, receiver antenna 3, right? And make this equation as y, first as x and second as y. Now we have combined 1 2 and we have combined 1 3, right? Here combining 2 3 right now, right? Again the gain of the second antenna and the gain of the third antenna in dBs and 20 log 4 pi r by lambda plus 10 log PR2, we can take it as PR3, sorry, we can take it as PR2 by PT3, right? Here just you see as such way, here 10 log PT I mean PR2 by PT3, right? PR2 by PT3, right? The receiver antenna is second antenna and also the transmitter antenna is third antenna. That's what we have only discussed about 2 3 here, right? That's what we taken it as I mean a receiver antenna is second antenna and transmitter antenna is third antenna, right? And we will make this particular equation as z. Right now we have x and we have y and also we have z such as, right? I mean by solving these three equations such as x comma y and z, we can solve, I mean gain of first antenna, gain of second antenna and also gain of antenna 3, right? So we can measure 3 unknown antennas, right? So we can measure 3 unknown antenna gains, right? Yeah, I mean using these particular 3 equations we can measure the respective gains of the antennas, right? Right now we have discussed about something called absolute method. I mean measuring the gain using absolute method, right? Then we will go for another method called comparison method right now. See here, comparison, the name itself indicating, right? We have to compare, I mean those 3 antennas, right? See here, this method requires 3 antennas again. I mean this comparison method requires 3 antennas of gain G1, G2 and G3 and we need to measure the gain G3. I mean here we need to measure any one of the gain, right? Here I am measuring the gain G3. See here, if you have a transmitter, I mean it is a source antenna. This transmitter source antenna gain is G1, right? And also we have a reference antenna, right? Here we have a receiver, right? Here I have taken such as a reference antenna and also here at the and this reference antenna gain is G2, right? And also here I have taken AUT. What do you mean by AUT here, right? Antenna under test, right? AUT is nothing but such as we can call it as AUT, right? Is nothing but antenna under test, right? Yeah, see here I mean why we have given such as this is AUT, I mean this is antenna under test, because we need to measure, right? we need to measure gain G3, right? I mean, we have to estimate gain G3, right? That's what these antenna, we can call it as AUT, antenna under test, right? See here, then we have three antennas: source antenna, reference antenna, and AUT. And the source antenna gain is G1, the reference antenna gain is G2, and AUT, antenna under test, is we have something gain G3. This particular gain is unknown gain for us, right? This gain is unknown gain to us, and we have to estimate this gain here, right? And also here we have a receiver box, and from that we have a switch. Through this switch we have to connect to reference antenna as such as for AUT, right? See here now, and I taken this reference antenna position as 1, and I taken the AUT position as 2. Now by keeping switches, by keeping this switch at position 1, right? Position 1, what we have to, see here, PR2, right now we switched the position at 1 automatically. Right now in this equation, right now in this equation we are talking about this reference antenna, right? PR2, it is the power received antenna, second antenna, right? First antenna, second antenna, and it is the third antenna, right? See here, PR2, power received of second antenna from PT, transmitted antenna is this, right? Transmitter antenna. And G1, gain of the transmitter antenna and gain of the this particular reference antenna by 4 pi r, lambda by 4 pi r whole square here, right? Automatically this particular equation we can say it as A, right? Now just keep this switch to position 2, right? By keeping the switch at position 2, what will become? Right now just we are talking about antenna 3, AUT, right? See here, automatically PR3, power received by antenna 3 is equals to PT. From here the PT is, right, transmitter antenna, gain of the first antenna, gain of the third antenna unknown, right? We have to measure this particular gain, and also 4 lambda by 4 pi r whole square, right? Make it as equation B, right? It is A and it is B. See here, by combining A and B, what we'll get? See here, here we have PR2 and here we have PR3. That's what we have write it as PR2 by PR3. Here PT is just cancelled, G1 is just cancelled, this lambda by 4 pi r whole square and this lambda by 4 pi r whole square is cancelled. PT cancelled, G1 cancelled, and also lambda by 4 pi r whole square also cancelled. Just we have such as after cancelling this all, we have G2 and also we have G3, right? That's what PR2 by PR3 is equals to G2 by G3, right? Here PR2 gain is nothing but G2, yeah, and PR3 gain is nothing but G3, and also from this we have to estimate the G3, right? Then G3 is equals to, we can write as such way, right? PR3 by PR2, power received by antenna 3 by power received antenna 2, G2, right? Now what do you mean by G3? G3 is the unknown gain of AUT, antenna under test, right? Gain of antenna under test is equals to PR3 by PR2. It is the G2, right? G2 is the gain of the reference antenna, right? That's what G3 is the gain of the AUT and G2 is the gain of the reference. We have to write here. Yeah, that's it, right? It is a quite easy and important topic. Just go through it. Thank you.